contracted bride. The city skyline glimmered under the twilight, a sprawling canvas of ambition and secrets. In a modest clinic nestled in a quiet corner of the metropolis, Dr. Lily Chen sat behind her desk, her fingers tracing the edges of a worn medical textbook. At 26, she was a rising star in traditional medicine, her skills honed through years of study and a stubborn refusal to let her family's debts define her. But today, her thoughts were far from healing. A deal loomed over her, one that threatened to bind her future to a man she'd never met. Lily's phone buzzed, and she sighed, glancing at the message from her cousin, Clara Wu. $5 million, Lily. Marry him, and the debt collectors stop knocking. You can save the farm. The words stung, not because they were untrue, but because they were too real. The family farm, a legacy her late grandfather had poured his heart into, was drowning in loans. Clara, the self-appointed head of the Wu family since their grandfather's passing, had orchestrated this marriage to secure an alliance with the powerful Lin Corporation. The groom? Victor Lin, a man rumored to be frail, elderly, and on the brink of death. Lily's fingers tightened around the phone. She wasn't the type to sell her soul for money, but the weight of her family's expectations and the relentless debt collectors pushed her toward a decision she despised. "I'm not some pawn," she muttered, tossing the phone onto the desk. Yet the thought of her grandfather's dream crumbling forced her to reconsider. The deal was simple. Marry Victor Lin, play the role of the dutiful wife, and the Wu family's debts would be erased. The Lin Corporation would gain a foothold in the Wu family's struggling agricultural business, and Lily would secure a future for her clinic. As she closed the clinic for the night, a memory flickered. Her high school days, a boy with a crooked smile who'd promised her the world. Ethan Zhao, her first love, who'd vanished after a tragic accident that left her with scars and him with an uncertain fate. She shook her head, banishing the thought. Ethan was gone, likely married or worse. She had no time for nostalgia. The next morning, Lily stood before a mirror in a rented bridal suite, the white gown clinging to her like a lie. The dress was exquisite, a cascade of silk and lace, but it felt like a costume for a role she hadn't auditioned for. Clara stood behind her, adjusting the veil with a smug grin. "You look perfect, Lily. Just play the part tomorrow and the $5 million is yours." Lily's reflection stared back, her dark eyes defiant. "I'm not your actress, Clara. This is a wedding, not a performance." Clara's smile didn't waver. "Call it what you want. Get through tomorrow without a hitch, and the money's wired. Mess it up, and the debt collectors will be the least of your worries." Lily bit back a retort. Clara had always been manipulative, using her position as the Wu family's savior to control everyone around her. The marriage was her latest scheme, a way to secure the Wu family's future while tying Lily to a man she didn't know. The Lin family, desperate to stabilize their crumbling empire, had agreed to the union, but the details were murky. Victor Lin, the supposed groom, was a mystery. His health was failing, his age unknown, and his motives unclear. As Lily slipped off the gown, her phone rang. It was her grandmother, Mei Wu, her voice trembling with urgency. "Lily, you must convince your brother to reconsider. If he doesn't cancel this wedding, he'll refuse his surgery." For complete story, follow the given link below. Please like and subscribe. Misha's Quest Tales for new